Will a recession affect the housing market? And I'm going to take a look at a website that a friend of mine showed me called answerthepublic.com. And it's pretty interesting because it gives me some ideas on what are the common questions that people are asking about real estate. So one of the top questions is, will a recession affect the housing market? And of course, yes, recession will affect the housing market. Does it mean that prices are going to drop or that there's going to be a crash in the market? Not likely, and that is because we are in still an extreme shortage of inventory, particularly here in Florida, with a mass migration of people still coming down to the state. Housing prices become a little less affordable when mortgage rates increase. In fact, a 1% increase in rates usually means a 10% decrease in a borrower's purchasing ability. So that has a big effect on what people can afford. When it comes to home sellers, this does take a good chunk of the pool of buyers out of the mix. However, there's still so many people that are purchasing with cash. And for those that have had a home since, say, before 2000, looking at the interest rates at 6%, 7%, even 8%, still not too bad, relatively speaking, because my parents, when they bought their house, I remember that my dad told me at one point he paid 14% for their mortgage interest rate. And thank God we had a house to live in. So one of the things to keep in mind is your personal value on a house. Are you going to make good memories when you buy this house? Is this a place that you're going to enjoy? Is it a place that's close to a grocery store, the hospitals you want to go to? Is it in the school zone that you want? These are the things that you should keep in mind when you're watching the news. And speaking of the news, there is no shortage of bad news. It sells, and there's a collective psychology that has an even greater impact than recession on the housing market. And that usually causes the swings that we see as real estate agents, when all of a sudden buyers just say, well, I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. I'm going to wait to see what happens with the election. I'm going to wait to see what happens with interest rates. I'm going to see what happens with the war in Ukraine. And a lot of people will wait and see what happens. And then they realize, hey, nothing really big is happening. Let's all jump in. And they all tend to jump in at the same time. So if you can look at your own values and step back and make a calm, collective decision when it comes to your home purchase, this is the time when a savvy investor or a savvy home purchaser for their own personal property will shine and thrive, is to listen to reason rather than the news. And that is my advice when it comes to, will recession affect the housing market? Who cares? Look at your own personal value on a home that you want to purchase. And if the interest rates are high, but you can afford it, and this is a place where you can make good memories, don't let the news stop you. Hopefully this helps. Let me know if these updates are helpful, and also leave me a comment about a topic that you would like an answer to. Hope you have a great day.